Hello everyone, it is First and welcome back to another episode of Knights of Dragons, and today we are going to be taking a look at the War of Thorns, the first day recap of course, in which we're going to take a look at the top 25. How well are these guilds doing right now? Because as we already know, rank 11 to rank 25 is going to give us a Hellfire plate mill. That isn't super exciting, but maybe people are going to be getting excited from the Naga plate mill. Who knows, we're going to be finding out very shortly. I have just two notifications to you guys. Notification number one, the new point system is intact. That means that we're maybe going to be seeing some more points here and there. I just kind of noticed that whenever you face someone that is stronger, you're going to be getting more points, which is obviously in our benefit. But there's one thing that I don't know, and that's where I need your input. If you farm the same person over and over, if you keep attacking the same person over and over, will you be getting less points in the end? I'm not sure about it, but I would really like to know. Could you guys leave a comment about that? Because that's something that I have yet unanswered. On that note as well, the second notification, I need you guys to keep into consideration that the War of Thorns is the third epic event in a row. That's actually really crazy because, you know, it kind of makes guilds that are always in the top 10 kind of tired. And kind of like, you know, when are we going to be getting a rest for a fusion blitz? And I kind of feel for them, and I kind of understand it as well. So on that note, things are going to be pretty interesting, pretty curious to see how well we're going to be doing. And first things first, our battle history. I'm just going to show it to you guys very briefly, but you guys notice that we got over 19,000 points in every single battle here, which is really crazy for our doing. I'm not sure if that's actually the, you know, I'm not really sure if that's actually the activity that we're having or just the new point system, but it's a very nice sight indeed. So 5 wins, 3 losses. We're doing incredibly well, by the way. I am like rank 10 in my guild or rank 15, and I've done quite a few battles here and there. So I don't know. Things are kind of like going in the good way for us. So on that note, I'm actually going to show you guys we are currently ranked 222. The triple twos, and yeah, I suppose we can just go ahead and show you guys the rewards that we're currently getting. Voodoo ropes, that's obviously what we're going to be aiming for. And that being said, we're going to be taking a look at the top 25. Coming in first position with 12.5 million points, almost, we have the Death Knights being flawless in here. Then I wouldn't say pretty close after that, but it's still relatively close. Behind the Death Knights, we have the Gypsy Jokers with 10 million points. 18 wins, 1 loss here. Then only the best, also a little gap here of 3 million points. Well, little gap here, it's actually quite a big gap here. 7 million points to only the best, and then a gap again, 1.5 million points. It is Bombi on time. So these are the guilds that we usually see in the top, you know, top 10 and the top rankings. We have always seen these guilds in the beginning of Knights of Dragons. I don't know if you recall, like 3 or 4 months ago, it was always these guilds being in the top rankings. So it's pretty cool to see these guilds up here again, because we had some switches, we had some changes, and now we're back to this. So that being said, we're going to be checking out the rest. In rank 5 we find Azure Dragon Nexus. Azure Dragon Nexus is lately always consistently hitting high ranks, so it's pretty cool to see you guys up there. 4.7 million points for you guys. Then in rank 6 we find the Death Knight Slayers. It's probably a guild that doesn't really like the Death Knights. That is something that I would assume. Maybe a guild that is specially created to oppose the Death Knights or something like that. You guys are coming in 6th with 4.3 million points. I would pretty much like to know, and probably from a lot of guilds that I'm going to be mentioning, where these guilds are from, like what alliance and everything. I have no information about you guys, so yeah, I cannot really speak from where they're coming from or like what kind of alliance they're alliance with. So that kind of gives like, you know, it kind of, like, how should I put it? Kind of paints the picture for me in that case. Rank 7 goes to Divine Revolution, already a guild as well that I am not like aware of. But what I can say is that you guys have an amazing track record of 13 wins against 0 losses. You guys have 3.8 million points right now, which is considerably nice, and currently rank 7 goes to you guys. Rank 8 goes to the Night Strikers, 3.5 million points. Rank 9 goes to Fallen Shadow Lords with 3.3, and rank 10 goes to Masters of Death with 3.2 million points. And now I'm pretty curious to see where the remainders of the top 25 is gonna be, because, you know. Okay, so these are the top 10 right now. I'm actually pretty curious to see how close rank 11, rank 12, rank 13, 14, 15 are gonna be right now. So without any further ado, rank 11 goes to Majestic Legion. And you actually do see somewhat of a gap here. 2.7 million points. There's a point difference of 440,000 points-ish. So that is actually quite major already. I'm not sure if we can count them out. Probably not. You know, anything can still happen. It is Majestic. So, yeah. That being said, rank 12 goes to Team Unicorn. 2.6 million points. You're also still in the race, if I can kind of take a look at this. Then rank 30, you're going to be finding World War Z. And, oh wait, World War Z is actually the guild of which one of my guildmates actually went to. Pretty cool stuff there, because a good friend of mine, Aragon, I've mentioned him like so many times lately, but he's actually the guild master of this guild, so that's actually really cool to see. Rank 14 goes to Italia, and there you see a gap here, so I suppose 13 guilds are in it for the top ranking, so that is pretty cool to see. Anyway, Italia, 1.7 million points. I don't really like, you know, there's somewhat of a gap here, so I would suggest you guys, I would assume that you guys are in there for the Hellfire Plate Mill. Rank 15 goes to Darkness of Oblivion with 1.4 million points. Rank 16 goes to Just 3 Elite with 1.4 million points as well. Rank 17, Bleu Moonfighters. Also got an amazing track record, 14-0, but I think the blue, the E and the U should be like turned around, or is it French? Because I think in French, or I'm pretty sure that in French it's the other way around, but I'm not sure about that. Maybe Timmy Gamer can inform me on that, because he's like from Quebec. Anyway, rank 18 goes to the D with 1.2 million points, and rank 19 goes to Gypsy Jesters, also 1.2. Rank 20 goes to Firestone Savages, also 1.2. Look at the difference here. I'm kind of breezing through it. It's the first day recap, as you guys may know, and that's kind of for reference for tomorrow. So that is the reason why I'm kind of like not giving you guys that much information that I usually do. But day 2 should be more interesting for you guys, obviously, with the switches and the changes and all that good stuff. Rank 21, Drags, 1.2 million points as well. So they're all part of the 1.2 million club. Rank 22, Kaiju Killers, also part of the 1.2 million club. Rank 23, Knights Reborn, also part of the 1.2 million points. What is going on? So many 1.2s. Okay, rank 24, Angus, also, wow, that is like so many guilds. Okay, that's like 10 attacks. 15 attacks in which these guilds are like between each other. Angus coming in 1.2 million points here as well. Part of the 1.2 million club. And then rank 25. Oh, what a difference here. It is Empire. Part of the 1 million points club. It is the president of the 1 million points club. It is Empire with 1 million points. 7 wins, 5 losses. That is currently rank 25. I'm pretty curious to see how the rest is doing, like outside of the top 25. I have a feeling that something inside of me tells me this is getting pretty close. But anyway, rank 26 goes to Champions Guild, and we're talking about 7 million points here, so yeah, it is getting pretty close in here. Other than that, I see 2 other guilds outside of Champions Guild that is also pretty close. The one in rank 27, and Coordinated Attacks, of which I do really like the guild name, by the way. These guilds are also pretty close. I wouldn't count them out yet, so it's top 13 and top 28 are currently in the race for those Guild War epics. And that being said, I'm just going to show you guys Unholy Odd Mess. Really, that's actually quite funny. Anyway, I suppose that Unholy Hot Mess is part of Holy Hot Mess as the sub guild, or just a trolling guild. That will actually be really funny. Anyway, gonna show you guys the rest of the top 50, and I suppose we're gonna be seeing a few familiar names: Juggernauts, Hell's Crew, Bulls and Parade, German Games, Transcendent Knights, etc, etc, etc. Le Vuvu. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the rest of these guilds. They're getting in the 500,000 points. Usually that is, I think it's usually like a whole lot more than this. And on that note, we are there. Fury Slayers coming in rank 50 with 553,000 points. So that is kind of concluding the first day recap here on Knights and Dragons Android version of the War of Thorns that is ongoing. I don't know, it can get pretty exciting. For now, it's kind of like in the preparation, or it's already done. This war could basically go two ways. The first way is there could be an explosion of like battles coming tomorrow, or and that's what I believe is going to be happening. Absolutely nothing. You do got a few interesting situations with the top 13 and top 28, but you know, the points aren't all that much, so I don't really get the idea that a whole lot of these guilds are currently motivated. So that's kind of my take on this guild war. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and as always, make sure that if you guys like this video to boom, give it a thumbs up. This was iReverso for Knights and Dragons. I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey you guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I'm also available on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook and other social media links in the video description, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for your daily doses of reversalness. Is that even a word?